Hey guys, welcome back to another video and thank you for tuning in. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look how dirty the C230 is. Yeah, we're going to be washing the C230 today because it is filthy dirty. And this thing did really good. We took a, a 1,700 mile road trip up to Illinois, Decatur. It's like in the middle of Illinois. Stopped there for a day and then went to Chicago, drove back to Decatur, and then back. There was one incident that actually happened during the trip, and I'm gonna fill you guys in at the end of the video. So you guys stay tuned till the end of the video. I hope you guys will watch all the way to the end. But pretty much today we're gonna be washing the car. It is filthy, filthy dirty. I mean, just look at it. That's from all the salt and the snow on the road itself. So it is quite dirty. I'm gonna be washing it, detailing it, actually just washing it and just vacuuming inside of the car because it's dirty from the kids eating in there. So we're gonna wash it real quick. I've got a few things I want to install in the car. The low beam light. I've got white lights for it, which would be cool. The parking lights, I've got LED parking lights on there, and the fog lights as well. So we're gonna be doing that. The other thing would be replacing the license plate lights on there. Those are currently yellow lights. They're gonna be LED lights. Hopefully I don't get an error message saying, hey, there's no lights connected to your license plate. You guys know that about Mercedes. If it's not producing enough power, then it's gonna be flashing, and I hope that's not the case. The lights I got, they're error free, so if they do work, I will put the link on the description for you guys to check it out if you guys want to use that. Again, stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll explain exactly what really the hiccup was on this trip. All right, let's get to washing this thing real quick. Alright, let me show you guys how it looks in the sun. Hopefully you can see a better view of it, but it is pretty dirty, to be honest, not gonna lie. Yeah, it was a lot dirtier than this, but when we got back into town, it was a little wet, so I kind of washed the white salt off of the tires. The tires were more white than what it looks like right now. But that's how it looks right now. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. Check it out from the rear. So that's that. Ooh, that looks really, really good. It's shiny again. So, I think I'm gonna start installing the few things I have for it on the car. Oh yeah, that looks really good in the sun. Yeah, I've got a few things laying around inside. I'm gonna install The first thing, which is the license plate, I have a cover for it, which looks pretty good. I'll show you guys real quick. This is pretty much the same as the CLK, what the CLK has. I really like this one a lot. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect right there. Look at that. Oh, there's one more thing I'm gonna install right here. These are the LED lights I was talking about. So while I change this, after I change this, I'm gonna replace that as well. Oh yeah, that looks really good. All right, let's get to it. I'll put you guys on a time lapse. Perfect. It slides right through it. Gosh, these things are... There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, let's get the LED lights going real quick. These are the LED lights. I know for sure these are gonna work because I had one of these on the CLK, but they were blue lights, and I took it off because, you know, I got pulled over once because it's blue lights and I didn't know. So this would be perfect. I do have more of these, about, I don't know, 8 more, so I'm gonna probably use them for the interior lights in the car, which I think will be pretty cool to have in the car. We are gonna install some low beam lights on there. It's gonna look pretty sick. White lights, they're 10 times brighter, I believe, than the regular lights, which is gonna be a lot more easier to see at night versus, you know, the low beams on here. So I don't really have to use the high beams. Actually, you know, I got 4 of them, so I forgot. We're gonna be replacing the high beams and the low beams. So it's gonna be all white lights and it's gonna be so much brighter. These are Mega Racer. I believe they do have like LED stuff as well if you guys want to actually go LED. Their stuff is pretty cheap. It's not expensive versus what you would get for a regular H7 halogen bulb, which was like usually 39 bucks. This was like, I want to say like 19 or 25 bucks for 4 of these, which is a steal. So highly recommend. Again, I'll leave the stuff in the description, and you guys can use it on, like, on your CLKs as well, or any Mercedes that has halogen lights or halogen headlights. Some CLKs do have the xenon, which mine does, so you just have to look out for that. I'm surprised the engine bay is still clean after the trip. Usually when I travel with the CLK, it gets pretty dirty, like a lot of dust on the engine bay. I hope you guys can see, the sun is on here pretty hard. I hope that's better. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's still pretty clean, guys. So, anyways, I just remembered, ooh, the sun is not, this is not a good spot. When I stand right here, it's pretty dark. Alright, I'll do my best, guys, to film this way. Well, I've gone ahead and replaced the low and the high beam lights. I've also replaced 2 interior lights. There are other 2 lights that are not the same, so I'd have to figure that out. Let me show you how the exterior light looks like real quick, and as well with the license plate light. So I replaced those 2 lights in there. I've closed the garage just so it's dark enough so you guys can see. It's pretty bright, I would say. Camera isn't doing justice, but it looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Let me go ahead and turn on the low beam and the high beam lights. And that's pretty much it. Wow, the high beam is super bright. Low beam, I'm sure it'll be super bright at night. Holy, okay, these are really bright. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's super bright. Wow. Yeah, that's really bright. I was gonna explain there was one hiccup during this trip, but overall, she did really good on the trip. Ride was very smooth, no complaints at all. The only thing that happened was we weren't able to get the car actually started one of the days, and the battery had died. And I just want to point it out for you guys. When I did change the intake manifold, there's a ground on each side where the spark plugs are. On the driver's side, I did tighten the bolt, but I didn't tighten it quite enough to where it was really snugged, because it was kind of like a hard spot to get to. And so it wasn't as tight, and so from driving the car, the E-Torx bolt got really loose and it wasn't making contact. And so it drained out the battery and the car wouldn't start for some reason, and we couldn't figure it out. We spent all day trying to get the car to start, and we went through, finally we went through all the spark plugs, ignition coils, and we realized the ground was loose. We ended up cleaning it off because there was a little bit of some corrosion on there, tightened it back up, and the car turned on. It took about a few tries just because timing was a little bit off from trying to start the car all day. But I just wanted to say, grounds can really mess with the car. I didn't know that at all. My wife's dad was helping me and her cousin. But other than that, everything was smooth, ran smooth. So I'm pretty impressed with this car. I can say with everything I've done on it, I can get up and drive across the United States to California and back, and not have any hiccups. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed it, washing the car and just updating you guys on the C230. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.